All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to start out by giving all glory, honor, and infinite praises to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Kakadash, and double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, who we learned this truth, who I learned this truth from, who teach and rule well, teaching 100% truth, and peace, love, blessing, salutation to the sincere Akim and Art Walf, who are listening in on this truth and pushing in this truth, trying to make their calling of election sure, and Shalom to the brothers pushing the truth across the four winds of the earth, and Shalom to the hopeful elect. May the calling of election be upon our homes. All right, Shalom. I just want to come back and make this real quick brief lesson, just on the fact of how our Lord will return, man. I was watching one of the apostles videos, Apostle Gabar, and it was a video he did, on having the integrity that the Lord had, man. The Lord bearing his cross, and in that video he just spoke on a point, just about the fact of how the Lord will return the same way he came, man, which inspired me to just want to do a little brief, lesson on that, man, and just expound on that. Because, hey, man, the Lord will come back, man, the same way he came, man, the same way he left, via chariots, man, the same way that our Lord Yahweh Shai is coming back, man, So, first and foremost, I want to get Revelations 1:7, and it reads, "Behold, he cometh with clouds," and we know that those clouds are referring to the chariots, man. Because in those times, man, when the prophets of old, man, was having those visions and visualizing things, man, we know that they was visualizing things to the best of what they can describe it as, man. Because it wasn't described as UFOs and things of that nature in those times, man. So they just described it to the best of their knowledge, man, the best way they could describe it, man. But we know that the so-called UFOs are the chariots of the Most High, man, which UFO just means unidentified flying object, which we know that is identified to us because we know that they're the chariots, the angels, man. But reading on, "Behold, he cometh with clouds, and every eye shall see him, and they also which pierced him," man, speaking on reincarnation, man, and not to get too deep off into that, topic, just the fact that, hey, man, the same Romans, that pierced the Lord in that time, man, when he was crucified, man, those spirits are back, man, But that's just, just speaking on that, man, that's just for all you people that don't believe in reincarnation, man, which reincarnation is biblical, man. And hey, those people are back, man. The Lord say every eye shall see him, man, because the Lord is gonna have the massivest chariot, man. You're not gonna be able to miss it, man. You're not gonna be able to miss the Lord Yahweh Shai, man. It's saying all kindreds of the earth shall wail because of him, even so Amen. And hey, man, that's like I said, man, that's exactly how the Lord will return, man, via the chariot. So let's go to another precept in Isaiah 66 and 15. Isaiah 66 and 15, it reads, "For behold, the Lord Yahweh will come with fire and with his chariots." You see that? See, hey, the Lord, like I said, man, with his chariots, man. So it's just putting that out there, man. The same way that the Lord left via the chariots, man, the same way the Lord returning, man. It's like a whirlwind to render his anger with fury and his rebuke with flames of fire, man. So that's how the Lord's returning, man. Verse 16, "For by fire and by his sword will the Lord Yahweh plead with all flesh, and the slain of the Lord Yahweh shall be many," man. So when the Lord come back, when the Lord Yahweh send his son Yahweh Shai back, man, to take this place down, man, that's how he's gonna return, man. That's the way how the Lord is gonna pull back up and render his anger on this place, man. Through the chariots, man. And it's another account that I want to get, and I believe it's in Esdras. But let me try to pull it up on the Google. Let's see if I can get it this way. Because I believe it was in Esdras where he spoke on Yahweh Shah. Yep. Yep, that's where, let's go to the Apocrypha and grab that, man. Second Esdras 13. Let's go grab that. Because, hey, man, even Esdras just spoke on the vision of seeing, you know, Yahweh Shah on the massive chariot, man. You know, 13. Let's go there. It's like this thing freeze up sometimes. Okay, it say I'm gonna jump straight to the point. Second Esdras 13 and 6. It said, "But I beheld, and lo, he had graved himself a great mountain, and flew up upon it." You know, and that's how like I said, man, the prophets, they was describing these visions the best way they could, man. And he was basically saying like the chariot was massive, man. It was like big as a mountain, you know. It say, but I would, verse 7, but I would have seen the region or place whereout the hill was graven, and I could not. So he couldn't even see the ends, you know, of the chariot, man. He couldn't see, you know, from the one side of it to another, man, because it was so massive, you know. It say verse 8, and after this I beheld, and lo, all they which were gathered together to subdue him were sore afraid, and yet durst fight. You know, because hey, when the Lord come back to gather all the nations up in the valley of Jehoshaphat, man, to take these nations down, man, we know that hey, these nations are gonna you know, preferably Esau, Edom, man, hey, these nations, they're gonna meet the Lord with violence, you know, and the Lord is gonna take them down, you know. But before that, man, they're gonna see like the Lord said, man. Every eye shall see him, man. Hey, they gonna see the Lord coming in on that massive chariot, man. You know that Esdras described, man, as a mountain, man. So let's go back to the blue letter. And let's see if I can grab this other precept. Yeah, Zechariah 5 and 2, man. You know, just another, you know, just to go in, man, on the chariots, man. This is Zechariah 5 and 1. It say, then I turned and lifted up my eyes and looked, and behold, a flying roll, man. You know, speaking of the chariot, man. You know, this is what Zechariah was visualizing, you know. It say verse 2, and he said unto me, what seest thou? And I answer, I see a flying roll. The length thereof is 20 cubits, and the it's like if I'm saying it wrong, breadth thereof 10 cubits. Verse 3, then said he unto me, this is the curse that goeth forth over the face of the whole earth. For everyone that stealeth shall be cut off as on this side according to it, and everyone that sweareth shall be cut off as on the side according to it, man. So hey, man, when we see Yahweh Shah on that chariot, man, we know that hey, when we see Yahweh Shah come back on that chariot, man, we know that that's not nothing good, man. And he said this is the curse that shall go forth over the face of the earth, man. So Yahweh Shah come back on that chariot, man, is not gonna be good, man. The Lord coming back to destroy, man. You know. And he's also going to redeem, though. You know, the hopeful elect, man. You know, the 144,000, 1/3 multitude, men, women, and children. But he's also coming back to destroy 2/3 of our people, you know, and a lot of these nations, man. You know, majority of the people in these other nations, man. So it ain't gonna be pretty, man, when the Lord come back, man. Hey, the Lord said, "Think not that I come to send peace, but a sword, man." But you know, not to get too far off the topic, that's just going in, just describing, man. You know, hey, man, this is how the Lord's returning, man. You know, via the chariots, man. So I got one more precept, that I want to get, and I close down. Like I said, this was just something quick I wanted to, put out there. And this is Acts 1. And I'm gonna just read on down to the point. I start from verse 9. Acts 1 and 9, it say, and when he had spoken these things, while they beheld, he was taken up. So this is speaking about when the Lord was on the cross, man. When the Lord got beamed up, and it's finna go into, man, how the Lord got beamed up, and the angels was telling the prophets, man. I believe Peter, and John and them, man. If I'm not mistaken, and it's like if I'm mistaken, they're wrong, but I believe it was Peter and John, man. The angel was telling, like, man, the same way that your Lord left, man, the same way he's gonna return. But I'm gonna read into it. This is Acts 1 and 9 to say, and when he had spoken these things, while they beheld, he was taken up, and a cloud received him out of their sight. It was like I said, which we know that cloud is speaking about the chariots, man. Verse 10, and while they looked steadfastly toward heaven as he went up, this is what the prophets were doing, man. Peter and them, they say, behold, two men stood by them in white apparel, which was two angels. And it said, and verse 11, which also said, ye men of Galilee, why stand ye gazing up into heaven? This same Yahushua, which is taken up from you into heaven, shall so come in like manner as ye have seen him go into heaven, man. So you see that? So the same way that the Lord was taken up, hey, man, it say the same way in like manner, man, you shall see him come back, man. So that's just the really let you know, man, that hey, the Lord will return via the chariots, man, and that the chariots are the angels of the Most High, man. It's not no aliens, any of that bull crap that Esau Edom pushes, and try to have people throw it off, the extraterrestrial, beings. It's the angels in those chariots, man, and Yahweh Shai will return, in one of those so-called spaceships, man. That's how the Lord is going to return, man, and make his appearance, man. So like I said, that was pretty much the point on that, man. I just wanted to bring that out. Hey, Lord willing, you was edified. And until the next time, I want to close out giving all glory, honor, and infinite praises to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Rakakadash, and double honors to the apostle elders, the great millstone, who I learned this truth from, who teach and rule well, teaching 100% truth, and peace, love, blessings, salutations to the sincere Akim and Art Walf, by listening in on this truth and pushing in this truth, trying to make their calling of election sure. And shalom to the brothers pushing this truth across the four winds of the earth. And shalom to the hopeful elect. May the calling of election be upon our homes. To the next time, I want to say a wah bob bob. Bob Kasha, Bob Kasha, Bob Kasha, Bob Kasha, a bob bob. Amen. Keep the faith. Go on, Yasharala. Shalom.